Hi y'all, happy Saturday. This is Tracy with the 3-Wick Thesis candle channel, and I have a pretty small haul today from Bath & Body Works for my Saturday ritual haul. If you're returning, thanks so much for joining me again today, and if you're new here, I do a Saturday ritual haul every week. Me and the hubs get up, we go get some breakfast, some coffee, and then we cruise to our local outlet store. We usually visit at least that store, sometimes 2, sometimes 3 stores. Today, it was just the outlet store because I wasn't too excited about the candle sale that's happening right now. I did pick up 2 candles, and then I've got some outlet finds that I'm going to share with y'all. And then the hubs had his birthday last week. So his birthday was actually Wednesday. I'm going to come back to that towards the end of the video. He got his birthday coupon, so he also cashed in his coupon for, I think it was a free item, I want to say it was like $9.95, so I have that in here too. Let's see, why don't we start with the candles, because that's probably what most of y'all are here for. I did talk about in my weekend deals video on Thursday that I wanted to snag another of the Firecracker Pop. I know that these might end up being a better sale price eventually. Right now they're buy one get one free, which made this one, what, around $13, I think, with the other one that I got. Yeah, rank up is $13.99. That's because they give you the cheaper one for free, but really they just disperse the discount across the 2 candles. So this one ended up being $13.99. That is overpriced. So if this goes on sale for cheaper and it's within 14 days, I always try to ask for a price adjustment. If they squawk at me and say no, then I'll just rebuy it and return it with the old receipt. Hopefully they just do the price adjustment. We are entitled to those. There is a policy, 14 days. So I'll try. This is not a good price for this candle, but I was also worried that it might sell out because this is widely popular and I wanted to make sure that I have a backup. I really enjoyed this. If you haven't checked it out already, I did do a lit review on this candle. You can find that in the description below, and that was posted yesterday that came out. So I picked up Firecracker Pop. This has scent notes of red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry. And I gotta say, I love this candle way more than I thought I would. I feel like on cold you get a lot more of the cherry note, but when it's burning, it really just ends up smelling like a blue raspberry candle to me. And it has that like essence of a melted popsicle that's kind of slushy and still icy, and you're getting that really sweet syrupy fragrance from the fruit notes. I love it. It's beautiful. And if this ends up getting to SAS and is discounted, I will definitely be picking up another one of these because I really enjoy it. And I know I said I was going to start with candles, but this also makes me just want to skip right to one of the outlet finds that I got, and that is the Firecracker Pop body cream from last year. So this was $3. So it's like, yeah, you could try to buy the new one, although the store today, I don't know, did this come out in the full-size body cream? The store today only had the travel size of the Firecracker Pop. I like this year's label better, but you can't beat this price. It ended up being, yeah, it was $3, normally $16.95. And I did test this just because I know I tried the body mist last year and I didn't like it. And the store associate today was telling me that they had changed the formula between last year's and this year's, which was a surprise to me because they smell the same. So I was a little worried this would be different, but the lotion smells just like the candle does to me. It's maybe a little bit different because of the shea that's in there, and the dry down is a little bit different. When I first apply this, I definitely get more of the cherry note, but then as it dries down, I get the same fragrance that I'm getting in the candle when it's warmed. So I like it. $3. Hello. Yes, I'm going to get it. And this was the only one they had left. And they hadn't had this. I looked last week, they did not have this. So they must have gotten like a random shipment and it probably sold out already. Because why would you pay a full price when you can get this for $3? Now I know that this is older, that's why it was on discount, but I plan on using this right away. And I did check and it's still good. It hasn't gone bad. It's not separated. The texture is right. So I'm going to use this right now. It will be gone before it has a chance to go bad. So for me, that's a good deal. The other candle, the hubs was super anxious today. He saw this was the last lemon espresso twist in the store. The other store that we regularly go to didn't have any last week. I think they put theirs away for SAS, but I'm not sure. He's just super paranoid that this is going to go away for life, and he wanted another backup. So I think now we have 3 backups, one that's half burned. He's gone through, I think, almost 2 this month. So he wanted one more, and I'm fine with that. I really like this candle too. I talk about this all the time. So if you're a returning viewer, I apologize for the redundancy, but for my new peeps out there, this is Espresso Beans, Warm Vanilla, and Lemon Peel. I adore it. He adores it. We both love coffee fragrances. He really loves citrus. I like citrus too, but not as much as he does. And this is just a beautiful blend of kind of like a dark roasty note from the coffee, the zesty lemonness of whatever the lemon twist is that's in here. And then all of that is kind of pulled together by a sense of warmth. I don't know that I get vanilla specifically, but it does just feel very well-rounded and well-balanced. And it reminds me of drinking coffee with like a little slice of lemon pound cake. I think it's gorgeous. We don't want to ever run out of those. So that was the one that we got for free. Again, they spread that cost across the 2 candles. So this one came out to $12.96. Also overpriced, but again, 14 days I can do a price adjustment, and or I'll just rebuy when it goes cheaper and return with this receipt. I always save my receipts until the 90-day mark has passed. So those are the 2 candles. I also picked up another body cream of Into the Night. The one I have right now is almost gone. I don't know if it'll be finished this month, but it's super close. And I only had 1 backstock. This was also a $3 purchase. Let me just confirm. Yeah, $3. Again, it's not brand new. This is from 2023, but I checked it. It looks fine, right? You can squeeze it and you can kind of look at it and try to tell, like, does it look like it's separated? Is there weird oils coming out? Does it smell funny? Does it look like cottage cheese? It looks fine to me. I absolutely love this fragrance. I don't know how it's going to be with the Firecracker Pop, but we're about to find out. See how those 2 blend. Yeah, Into the Night just completely covers anything that was Firecracker Pop on my hands. Or maybe it like kind of ramps up the raspberry that's in here. It's interesting. I actually don't mind that combination. So Into the Night is raspberry noir, amber crystals, velvety rose petals, creamy patchouli, and mocha musk. This is my favorite nighttime fragrance. I wear this right before I go to bed. I use the body mist, spray that on. I pair the body mist with If You Musk at night. Put this on my hands, spray this as an air freshener, and then that just helps me knock out. There's something really comforting about that fragrance. Don't want to be without this, and for $3, couldn't beat it. I do think we'll see this at SAS because they changed the labels. I think that was in December. They came out with the new label on this line, and I think there's still old ones left. So if you want to try to get this for 75% off at SAS, I would look for it because I think we'll see it. I think it'll be brought back out because I don't think it sold out this winter during SAS. We also found one of the perfume mists, the citrus one, and we really are enjoying the, I don't remember if they're calling the mist water or if it's called rain, but it's the blue one that looks like this that goes with the lotion that we got. We've been enjoying that mist, and we tried this one in the store. This was the only one they had, and I don't know if anybody else has tested it. It doesn't look like it's been used, but they didn't have a tester, so we're like, let's just try it. And I'm sorry if you work at Bath & Body Works. I know that's really annoying when your customers do that, but also I wanted to smell it. Yeah, and it's really, to me, it just kind of smells, I get like zest. I almost feel like I get a bit of pith. Like there's just a little bit of bitterness in here. And then it smells more like a lemon lime than I would say like an orange. So it very much matches the color of the bottle in the sense that I get lime and lemon in here. And then it's just described as notes of salty citrus and bright stone fruits for a bold, zesty scent. I really just get lime and lemon with what feels like some zest and some pith. I wasn't sure how much this was going to be because it was the only one and it was on the $3 table, but it rang up as $2. So it's normally $16.95 and I got it for $2. So again, that's an absolute steal. And this is from, looks like 2023. Still smells fine. It's not rancid or anything, so snag that. And then y'all, last week I mentioned that there was Calm Haven in the store. I do not need more body wash, but this was only $3. Let me check. Yeah, it was only $3. Normally $15.95. And I smelled it again. I just couldn't pass it up. I really like the eucalyptus lavender, and this is lavender and iris, but I feel like they're in the same family. It's just a really nice floral lavender. It feels soapy and calming and relaxing. And for $3, even if I only use a quarter of it and then say I'm good, pass it on to somebody else, then it's not the end of the world. So I did snag that as well. I had serious FOMO after not getting it last week. Then we have 2 more items. The Hubs was jealous of my loofah. He tried it and was like, wow, that's actually really nice. I'm like, yeah, loofahs are great. You should get one too. So he picked up a loofah for himself, got a different color so we could tell them apart. So he got that. This one we just paid for. It's $4.95. We thought about using a reward on it just because we literally can't use rewards on much of anything anymore that we used to buy. But it felt like a waste. We'd rather have single wicks, and we know Halloween is on the horizon, so we just paid outright for that, full price. And then his birthday item, because we are going to Disney next month, he wanted to pick up a Perfect in Pink travel size body wash. Now, we don't need travel size because we fly Southwest and they do 2 checked bags for free, but he said he didn't want to haul the big huge bottle, so we're just going to take this travel size. So this was his birthday gift from Bath & Body Works, normally $8.95, so that did qualify as the free item. And then for those of you who aren't familiar with Perfect in Pink, it's delicious. It is cherry, and it's, help me out, is it almond or pistachio? I'll put it here. I can't remember which one's which. It's more perfumey than like Sweetheart Cherry. I think Sweetheart Cherry is sweeter, but one has pistachio and one has almond, and I don't remember which one is which. But we both really enjoy Perfect in Pink. So that's all my items. Let me give you the total because I know that's like the best part. So I spent $42.90. That was the subtotal. Now remember, not the best price on these candles. So we're talking, that's like, most of that is the candle prices, right? So $14 plus the $13 for the other one. Yeah, that's like $27 just in candles. So the rest of all of that was a very small portion of my bill. And I saved a total discount of $89.70. So roughly $130, $135 worth of stuff for $42. And then I did have some store credits to use up where I had done a return after using a gift card. One of those gift cards was 2 cents. I'm like, really, y'all? Bath & Body Works, I think can't they cash that out? I thought California state law required if a gift card was under 10, you had to cash it out. I don't know. It was a 2 cent merchandise credit, and I was like, really? This is ridiculous. So I had a couple of those, and then I did still have a gift card left from the Amazon gift card sale where it was, you paid $40, but you got $50. So I did end up saving 20% that way on the stuff that I bought. Still not the best deal on those candles, but again, I'm going to hang on to that receipt and do a price adjustment and or an exchange-a-roo if it goes cheaper. All right, y'all, so this weekend, right now, I'm actually off to having dinner with the Hubs. I taught on Wednesday. It was my last day of the semester, and I taught all day long. So we did not get to really celebrate his birthday, which is kind of sad. But we're going to go out to one of our favorite restaurants. They've got outdoor seating. They've got margaritas. They've got chips and salsa. I'm about to go have a very good evening with the Hubs and celebrate his 45th birthday, which I cannot even believe that we have hit that milestone. I'll be hitting it later this year, but really fun to be spending the evening with him, just kind of relaxing. What are you all going to be doing? What are your plans this weekend? Are you going to be doing some candle shopping? Are you planning on spending time with family and friends? Is there a parade in your hometown? I feel like nobody around me does parades, but back home in Michigan, we used to have them every Memorial Day. So let me know in the comments what you have going on this weekend, what you want to be shopping for at Bath & Body Works, and if you already got any good deals at any of the candle vendors that I frequently talk about. Thanks so much for joining me today. I will see you again tomorrow. I do have another haul video, this time from Goose Creek. And on Monday, I'm going to have a village candle haul, so don't miss those. If you aren't already subscribed and you want to see those videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button before you leave, and that way they will show up in your feed. I'll see you again tomorrow, and until then, take care and have a great night. Bye-bye.